Hi, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Message Matters. I'm Joe Stoiter, Chief of Client Strategy and Head of Communications at Intentionally. I'm here in the office this week in Philadelphia. Thought I would just show you all this incredible office that we have here with our team. Nobody's in here yet for the day. I decided to jump in early and record a quick note for everybody this month. And talk a little bit about March Madness. It's my favorite time of year for sports because I'm a huge basketball fan. And I had a little bit of March Madness of my own last week in terms of travel. I was coming home from Future Proof Citywide and didn't know what 15-hour saga lay ahead of me when trying to get home to Omaha. I was riddled with canceled flights several different times, mid-flight even, for my connecting flights, which made me literally zigzag across the country in order to try to find my way home. I had switched flights in Houston and then switched airports in Houston, took Ubers across cities in order to hit new airports so I could get back to a different connecting city in order to try to make it home, versus accept the reality of the fact that most airline attendants were telling me there was just no way to get back to Omaha for 2 to 3 days. In fact, I think there are still people in Omaha right now who are just getting home from some of the weather that hit with the blizzard that Omaha experienced last week. And here I am already back in Philly for another trip here of just a great week together with our team. But this whole March Madness experience for me, in terms of the weather and how it just flipped my travel schedule upside down, I was in 5 to 6 different airports over the course of 14 hours, just trying to get home last Wednesday. And it taught me something. This was something that just kind of came up as I was thinking about marketing and just how quickly our attitude and our outlook have so much impact on our goals. I could have just sort of accepted the fact that I wasn't going to get back to Omaha for 2 to 3 days after I was hoping to, if I just would have taken the airline's word and said, like, all right, if that's the next available flight, I guess I will kind of just hang out and hope for the best until then. Instead, I kind of took it into my own hands. I said, all right, I really want to get home. Let's start looking at options. I wanted to look across airlines. I needed to see if there were any available seats on any other plane that could possibly get me just to a city that could then connect me back to Omaha. And eventually I found my way. And it just kind of showed, the more I had my eye on this goal of trying to get home, and the more that I focused on it and just had a good attitude about saying, there's got to be a way, the more that options opened up in front of me. And I thought to myself, gosh, isn't that the truth when it comes to how we attack marketing every day, how we attack our growth goals? We cross so many firms each and every day that we're working with here at Intentionally. And the most successful firms who not only build a great strategy, but then execute against that strategy, and they have a specific goal in mind, and then they dart straight towards it, and they keep focused, are the ones who not only get home quicker, but they also usually are more effective at just hitting those goals day in and day out. And so that's just my reminder for all of you as you're looking about how to build a brand that converts. Think about just the things you're trying to do. What are some of those milestones you're trying to track along the year? What are those KPIs that match those milestones? What does measurement matter to you? It has to matter in some way. And it really just comes down to understanding and defining what that measurement is for you. Are you tracking landing page conversions? Are you tracking relationship connections and referrals? Are you going through and thinking about how to maximize your event attendance, how to take a look at where your best clients are spending their time and energy, and if you are representing the brand very well in a lot of those areas? think through how you're going to make the most of those moments. How are you going to measure them? Think through what that strategy is going to look like for you. Identify those KPIs, and I guarantee you'll sift your way through the madness. You'll find your way home a lot faster, a lot more efficiently, and hopefully keep your sanity in the process. That's all I have for this month. Until next time, as always, your message matters. Thanks.